Morning, everyone. It's Thursday, the 27th at 8:47, and because it's Thursday, it's Claims Day. Um, Claims were actually a disappointment in that initial claims were down 16,000, and most people were looking at it as last week's 246 or so as a sign that we had spent a couple of weeks in that area and maybe we were going to have a new plateau. Not so much. 230, as I said, down 16. Um, Continuing claims were also lower, not dramatically, but lower, down 3,000 to 1,860,000. The first look at Q1 GDP expectation was up 2%, a big miss, up less, just about half that, 1.1%. Plenty of earnings around, as is the case. American Airlines with a loss, but a little bit of a beat of expectations, even though they lost $2.12. The stock is up 6 cents, so really nothing meaningful there. We had Deutsche Bank with a beat, top and bottom. The stock closed 1064. It is now 1082, up 18 cents. Barclays also with a beat. Stock closed 761. Right now it's 8, up 39 cents. So not overwhelming, but okay. ABBV, a major loss, but in fact, solid guidance going forward did not help the stock at all. It was down $3.10 yesterday at 161.80. This morning it's been as low as 150.05. Last is 152.66. That's down $9.14, 5.7%. Mobileye with a beat, a double beat, top and bottom, but poor guidance. And that one is currently trading 34.52, and that's down 8.57. That's a pretty ugly number. Caterpillar had earnings. Theirs was a beat, but forward guidance is just in line. It was down 244 yesterday to 216 and low change. This morning it was up as high as 225, as low as 211. Currently right in the middle and pretty much unchanged, 215.90, down 24 cents. Southwest Airlines, LUV, a miss, top and bottom. The stock closed 30.90 yesterday, currently trading 29.40. That's down a dollar and a half, or just under 5%. And Impinj, symbol is PI. This company also had a double miss, and it closed yesterday 135. This morning it's been as low as 91. The last is 94, and that's down 41.32, or 30%. Now that's pretty ugly. Eli Lilly with a bit of a beat, and that one is up 1273, or 3.4%. Chart on the screen is the oil. And this is kind of interesting. I told you I expected it to close the gap, which is what it did yesterday. This is the weekly. And the reason I'm showing you this is because on the weekly, we've had this consolidation, and we've had the 5 move back up through the 20 as of yesterday, even though the stock is slightly lower this morning. The reason that I'm showing you that is because when we go back to the daily, we have pretty much the opposite situation. The 5 went through the 30 to the downside 4 days ago, up around this 79 area. It came down yesterday after closing that gap as low as 74.05. So, well into the gap, actually into the running correction that we had after we bottomed. Um, the reason that I showed you both is because while I like to see what's going on a daily basis, I'm more interested in the long term look for oil, and the long term look using the weekly gives me a better idea. So, maybe we come down as low as 72. I can't see it getting much below that, 72 and a half on the daily. But as I said, on the weekly, it's pretty much a different kind of chart look. And again, I've mentioned this before in some of our uh, teaching or tutorial Zoom calls. Um, if you're going to trade the long term, doesn't do you any good to look at hourlies or 15-minute or 5-minute charts, except to initiate your position. Um, if you're looking at a long term look, you use the weeklies. And so I kind of default to that weekly. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Grains down again. Corn below $6. I actually think I'm going to be a buyer in here. In the corn, probably using either Archer Daniels Midland or um, using CORN, which is the ETF for it. We did go through this uptrend line. Not pleased with that, but I am looking at the 50% fib. You'll have to excuse me. I have my new dentures in after yesterday's 6 extractions. Um, I think that the 50% is down here at 568. That's still a long way, $26 down. But we could just as easily stop right where we are, around 585, 589 in that area. 580, 566 is the 50% fib retracement, and also coincides with the bottom, the last bottom where we went from 570 to 680. That's a pretty hefty move. Let's just see. Bitcoin, I don't know because I was a little out of it when I came home yesterday. It had been up 2,300, but it didn't close up there. I was really kind of surprised. It's up 960 today, but I don't know what took it back to the downside after being so strong. Um, as you can see, it was higher. Oh, this is not the one I want to show you. I want to show you the real Bitcoin because the mini is really not representative. And besides that, it also um, doesn't have the history. So, looking at the Bitcoin on a daily basis, you can see that we had a big move yesterday from a low of, let's see, from a low of 27,250 all the way up to 30,050. And that was up, 2,300 on the day. But then I don't, as I said, I don't know what happened, but it came all the way back down and closed up only 294. This morning it's resuming that, but so far it's an inside day, higher low, lower high. We still need, if we're going to see a real bull market in this, we still need to close above 30 and a half thousand, 30,525 actually, in order to get it. You can see that on the daily, we did cross to the downside, but did not get very far, came right into the support here and closed up that day. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Today, we'll have to see how it shakes out. All right, everyone, have a good day. I will really do my best to be able to put out a closing comment. I'm just not sure if it's going to be possible. Have a good day.